Hi everybody, this is Sarah from Sarah's Emporium, here to do our weekly tarot reading. I am actually using the Mystic Garbage and Unusual Tarot by JunkyardPrints. And actually I'm also incorporating the cloth for today is the little troll dude, as you can see. And we are also going to have a pull from the Sassy Liminal Space postcards. So let's get it going. I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. Even if you didn't have anybody to share it with, you can always self-love, right? These are still pretty brandy new, so they're a little bit stiff. It's really good. Very crispy. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay. Five of Cups, Two of Swords, and Justice. So this week it looks like we have a little bit of contemplation going on. I'm going to go off of what the cards are looking at right now. So we have a very frail person who is very weak and malnourished, shall we say. And they are wearing a mask of everything's fine, everything's okay, I'm okay. And and that's just an illusion that they're putting out into the world. And then on the second card we have here, we have the Rubik's Cube as her head, and she is contemplating, she's thinking about something, she's working on a puzzle that's going on in her life. And then we have, for Justice, we have this voodoo doll. So whatever, it's kind of like whatever's going to come to be will have to be actually done. Because voodoo dolls, you actually have to put in the effort to inflict the pain upon the person with the voodoo doll. So let's take a look at the meanings a bit. So we have distraction, focusing on something new and different instead of what's in front of us. So there is a deception going on here. The person is hiding what they are really going through. So if that is you and you're hiding what you truly are going through, and you're saying everything is okay, but in reality things are not okay, then that means that there needs to be decisions made, and you are trying to figure out what the best option is to do that. But with the Justice card, that is a matter of actually doing. With the voodoo doll, it is a doing situation. Like a karma, not a karma. You're going to be the one doing the karma. So it says in the book, I just pulled it up, this is a poppet, which I say voodoo doll. The 3 needles represent old, controversial, and threefold karmic law. This card is a card about justice. It stands for fairness, truth, cause and effect, law, and karma. So whatever is going on has nothing to do with what you are contemplating, but you're hiding your feelings. And I feel that you should be making it known what actually is going on, and that's going to help bring this justice to rest and this puzzlement to rest. You know, I don't know if you're worried about thinking what, or you're thinking of what other people think of you, or how they would feel if you were to say how you actually feel, but tough, you know, tough for them. They don't need to worry about their feelings being hurt, because you're the one who's under distress. You're the one who's hiding yourself from the situation, and you're thinking about the situation, and it's bringing you this type of not feeling well and acting like everything is okay. So it needs to be stated. It needs to be out in the open, so that way you can feel the calm. We've pulled a postcard here and see if it can help us, give us any clarification. These are kind of sassy, so if it's a yes or no, let's ask the question of, if you do state what is actually bothering you to whoever needs to hear it, you know, what is the outcome for it? Are you going to be okay? Whoops. Wow, that's a lot of cards. let's not let's not do all those. All right, let's see. The rhythms of fate and the ticking of time. The tickings of time. Okay, so that actually makes me think that if you let it go on for too long, it's going to eat away at you. Let's see what they say. The rhythms of fate and the tickings of time. These are the laws of nature by which all life abides, and they share the same goal, to continue forward motion no matter the circumstances. Hey, moving forward no matter what's going on. Tampering with either can be done in small amounts with greater consequence, which can be as singular, catastrophic as an explosion, or as a generational, as water softening a stone over centuries. Working within these parameters with great passion will produce genius. So it's kind of like a pendulum, they're saying. So tampering with either can be done in small amounts with greater consequence, which can be a catastrophic thing or something that can be done through time. So you can either blurt out exactly what is bothering you, which I feel is more appropriate. If anybody knows me, knows I don't hold things back anymore. I used to, and I used to give like subtle hints of my discomforts. I stopped doing that after I got out of my first corporate job, and nothing has held me back since. So I don't, me personally, I don't feel that, you know, slowly letting people know how you really are feeling is going to make any really big waves in your life. I feel that ripping the Band-Aid off and letting people know exactly how you feel is the best solution. And you need to stick with it. You need to make sure that they understand, you know, why you feel the way you do, because they don't know. You've been wearing your mask for so long, people don't really know. They might think it's just a one-off situation, but if it's something that they don't realize has been going on for a very, very long time, they're never going to understand it until you actually get it through their head that you are having issues and you have some situations that you need to work through. And that's where your justice is going to fall into play. You need to be your own advocate on that one. And you do it either way you wish. I feel ripping the Band-Aid off and letting them know exactly how you feel, and then just stick with it. Don't resort back to your mask. Stick with what you actually are going through and be like, hey, listen, you know, if whatever happens again, if they start acting this way again, be like, listen, this isn't cool. I told you before, and I'm not going to hide behind my smiles, my discomforts, or I'm not going to not let you guys know how I'm feeling. You know, this is it, and this is how I feel, and if you guys don't like it, we need to change. Things need to happen. So, guys, it sounds like it's a very interesting week for you. I hope it turns out to be a good week, and I hope you guys stick with your guns. You know, there's no reason why anybody needs to live under a mask. You know, live yourself truly. Truly be yourself, okay? And let me see if I could get another card. Hopefully it's a funny one. The primary problem with language is magic. Oh, it's another contemplating one. Alright, we'll do this one and then I love these cards, guys. I can't help it. This week is definitely a good week. Let's see, the primary. Is it going to even be under the alphabetical way? Sure. Sorry, bear with me. I don't know my ABCs sometimes. Okay, the primary problem with language is its magic. Just as a shaman will insist there is a difference between smoking a cigarette and praying with tobacco, there is a distinction between speaking and the casting of language as a tool, and it is the most prolific of all our tools. A person can be forever moved by a song, a book, an insult, an argument. Nothing can ever truly be taken back, just as energy cannot be destroyed. So that actually, it kind of goes along with this whole reading with you guys, okay? Speak your truth. Speak confidently. Know what you need to say. And understand that they might not understand it because, again, you've been wearing that mask for so long. But eventually they will get it. And as long as you keep sticking to your truth on this, they will understand it. And as this was saying, casting your language is a tool. Use your words, speak your truth, use it as a tool so that people will understand exactly what is going on with you. Okay? Yeah. It's still pretty much the same thing. These weren't as funny as I was hoping to get us a little bit into the light a bit, but I feel that it's a very powerful message this week, and I hope you stick with it and know that you need to speak your truth. If you rip the Band-Aid off, and then just keep, reiterating exactly what you need to reiterate. And I did forget to say that this was the weekly reading for February 15th to the 21st. If you guys want a personal reading, just hook me up, okay? I have booking spots available on my website, sarahsemporiumunique.com, and or you can DM me on my Instagram, Sarah's Emporium Unique, and we could set up an appointment, okay? So I will talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful week. Speak your truth. Always speak your truth. And I'll see you next week. Bye.